This next group are working hard to get people back on their feet and supported. Please welcome EarthLink from Hutt City and the Wellington region.
Minister, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, kia ora and good morning. We are here today to recognise an amazing organisation in our city. I do want to just take the opportunity, though, as a mayor, to acknowledge each and every one of you here today. You are champions of your community, and it's great that Trustpower has recognised that fact, and good on Dunedin for turning on such an event. It gives me very great pleasure as the local mayor to introduce an organisation that has been going strong in our city for 20 years, an organisation that is led by these two wonderful, outstanding champions behind me, Shirley and Morris. Combined, this organisation puts into our community over 6,000 volunteer hours every year, and we are so blessed to have them in our city. Shirley.
Thank you, Mayor Wallace. Kia ora, everybody. In 1995, with the closure of Porowura Mental Health Hospital, the consultation that was recognised that people with mental health issues wanted real work for real pay. This was the beginning of EarthLink Incorporated. In the past 20 years, the main focus and values of EarthLink have not changed, encouraging people to challenge themselves on their abilities, not their disabilities. We were the first business within the disability sector in New Zealand to pay the minimum rate for every hour worked. The slogan was real work for real pay. Over time, our business divisions maintain environmental preservation as part of our core values. We also reckoned without community support, community participation and volunteers, EarthLink could not have been the success story it is today. Now just a quick look at EarthLink.
I'm Shirley Cressy and I'm the CEO of EarthLink Incorporated. We support 45 people into internal paid employment. Our core values are people with mental health addiction or reintegration from prison concerns, and we have developed work skills development programs in support of them moving into paid employment. We run vocational participation programs. It's really developing people's work skills. I worked with community groups, and the decision to make children's clothing sort of came out of the beginnings. A lot of the product we can resell, and we do that around working with the environment. The concept of recycling opened up a lot of opportunities that we hadn't thought of before. So not only was it around e-waste furniture, it also evolved into working with corporate clothing. We have received to date somewhere in the region of 25,000 garments. It works out to be around about 23 tonne of product that's not going into our landfill. We also have volunteers around our curtain bank.
I'm a volunteer. I come in 2 days a week. We recycle curtains.
I love sewing. I could sew all day. And I like meeting people, and I like making curtains for people who are less fortunate than some.
We have developed RAP plans where we meet with the clients. We look at what they're doing in their life as a holistic approach, which means that if we're developing a RAP plan, we work around the employment model of what they're doing with the rest of their week. We've concentrated on assisting people in that recovery and wellness and getting on with their lives. We've supported somewhere in the region of 800 to 900 clients into paid sustainable work placements. One of the biggest successes is seeing people move on and us being part of their wellness recovery.
Okay, horticulture was suggested. It'd be the first business as it was therapeutic and easy to do. What could go wrong? People's fitness, using machinery in an unsafe manner, how people's medication affected them in a workplace, also the quality of work required when you're actually paying for a job. The list, I can go on forever. However, we have managed to achieve this, and now our horticulture department generates approximately 20% of the overall annual income to our budget each year. The way we overcame most of the problems was developing a training department for our clients. This would include health and safety, how to use lawn mowers, weed eaters correctly, explaining what work was and about. In 2000, our training department became NZQA accredited. This was achieved and continues to this day with unit standards and paid work experience. Students attend the training course 3 days per week for 16 weeks, learning new skills. This has actually improved our business revenue. In 2002, EarthLink was offered a pilot project from the Hutt City Council to recycle inorganic items from the Silverstream landfill station. And the general public. What a great idea. What could go wrong? This would offer more employment for many of our clients, bringing more income into the business. So the decision was made to trial a new venture. After many creative discussions and the usual trial and error, it has become successful in many ways. Our retail shop opens 6 days per week. Staff work dismantling items for scrap sales, repair most electrical items such as TVs, computers, radios. We also undertake furniture restoration. In our business department, we employ throughout the year at least 60 client staff in paid employment who generate over $375,000 just to pay their wages. 50 to 60 clients attend our training programs yearly, and countless people who volunteer 6,000 hours of their services to the organisation. Shirley.
Curtain Bank refurbishes curtains for family whānau, the elderly and beneficiaries, with 100% of stock being donated by the Hutt Valley residents. Managed and operated by dedicated volunteers, this service is free and 600 families now live in a house that has become a home. Evidence, savings for families $300, accumulated savings $180,000. Volunteers, community and EarthLink working together to support each other. Textiles are the fastest growing waste streams, with 100,000 tonnes entering New Zealand landfills or sent offshore annually. Research confirms it takes 2,720 litres of water to make one t-shirt, roughly what one person drinks in 3 years. EarthLink partners with corporate groups nationwide addressing ethical disposal of their obsolete uniforms, and we aim to receive for repurpose 100 tonnes of garments by April 2017. EarthLink measures success with a triple bottom line: people, planet, profit, and has retrieved for purpose approximately 4,000 tonnes of recycling from landfill and community. Over 1,000 clients have gained employment and 2,000 clients entered our training models. 20 years supporting clients, customers and revenue gathering.
Just say EarthLink. And EarthLink wishes to thank our volunteers, client staff and our community. Without them, we wouldn't be a business today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.